Welcome to 30-Second Chances, where we ask deep, contemplative questions and provide far too little time to formulate thoughtful, reflective answers. My guest today is producer-engineer Ed Stasium. Ed, how you doing?
Fab dear George. Oh, Daniel, I mean. Fab dear Daniel.
Doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well, I know.
I know, George sounds good. Yeah,
right.
I'm very good, thank you. It's nice and toasty. It's 95 degrees down here in fabulous Poway.
Hey, piece of cake. You can handle it. All right. You know the drill, 30 seconds on the clock and on to the next question. Are you ready?
Yes, thank you.
Question number 1. Describe your job to a 5-year-old.
Oh, we're going to have to start this again. I see. I'm not good at coming off the cuff with shit. Describe my job to a 5-year-old. Start the timer now. I sit in front of speakers and listen to musicians play mistakes and tell them to do it again, try it again.
Works for me. All right. Next question. What's the most creative backhanded compliment you've ever received?
From a certain, I once was doing a mix for a band called the Chesterfield Kings, and it was on Stevie Van Zandt label. And Stevie called me up and said, "What the fuck is that snare sound? It sounds like a chicken bone hitting a cardboard box." True story.
I like that. Next question. What's the strangest thing you believed as a small child?
That dreams were real.
You mean they're not?
Well, kind of, but I really believed that I went to another land when I was dreaming when I was a child.
I could see some validity to that.
I still go to crazy. I still have crazy dreams. I remember my dreams when I was a child, and I thought they were real. And I made little comic books when I was like, I couldn't even write yet. My mom, would describe them, and my mom would write in the content.
Interesting. Okay, next question. Tell me about a memorable prank you have pulled or been on the receiving end of.
When I was working on Talking Head 77, I was working with Practical Joker, Tony Bon Jovi, and we had ordered sandwiches, and I was really hungry, and I ordered a liverwurst on rye with mustard from a deli somewhere by Sundragon Studios. And when I got it, I bit into it, and there was a fucking piece of cardboard in the sandwich. And I got really pissed off. And Tony Bon Jovi was in front of me laughing. And I took it and I threw the sandwich at him, and the bread fell off and the liverwurst and mustard stuck to his face.
That's brilliant. Okay, next question. What song or album do you wish you could listen to again for the first time, and why?
Oh, man. That's a tough one. Okay. Can we start again? Hit the timer.
All good, man. Just go ahead.
The Beatles' Help soundtrack, the American version with all the incidental music in it. I loved that record. That was the first stereo record that I bought when my mom had purchased. Won a lottery at where she worked at Ethicon, Johnson & Johnson, and bought a console stereo, and I had never heard stereo before. And time's up.
I agree with you on that one. I was just listening to Revolver yesterday and thinking the same thing about that one. Okay, Next question. What's the first piece of gear that you bought where you felt like shit just got real?
Oh, I guess there was a version of Pro Tools, my first Pro Tools purchase at Guitar Center in Sherman Oaks in 2000 or something. It was a little thing, and I forgot what it was called, but it was called it was a Pro Tools something. I don't know.
Oh, like their little M box or something like that?
No, it wasn't. It was before the M box. I don't remember what it was called, but I bought a Mac, like a G3, and
All right, next question. You have just woken up as a fictitious superhero with a completely pointless or semi-useless superpower. Who are you, and what's your costume look like?
Keith Richards and I'm a pirate. He's my superhero. And I'll dress like a pirate and I'll talk like Keith. Oh, didn't Johnny Depp do that? Yeah, he did.
I was gonna say that's been done already.
Sorry, well, copycat. Influence.
Influencer. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. All right. That concludes our regularly scheduled questions. I am now going to put 30 seconds more on the clock and allow you to either answer for me a question you wish I had asked, pontificate on life in general, shamelessly plug something, ask me a question, whatever you want. 30 seconds. It's all yours. Go.
Oh, wow. Okay. I'm starting to mix an Atmos and I'm scared shitless because I haven't touched it yet. So, my good friend Nico Bolas is going to put me through the motions.
Nico will guide you fearlessly. I am absolutely certain. If there's anybody I would want to walk me through it, he would be one of those people. And just remember, come out with your hands up. We've got you surrounded. There you go. Ed Stasium, thank you for being our guest.
That was fast.
I promised you quick and painless.
Wow. I wish I could have answered. Me, I go on and on about shit. So I hope I got enough in there. The Beatles album, I could go on like a half hour about listening to that sucker.
Oh, yeah. You and me both.
One channel at a time.